ports, one which is an in and an out, and then another which is a USB-A. So you only have 3 different types of ports. If you're looking for something more, we'll show you guys a couple different ones. I'll hold up this one as well so you guys can see the standard black. This is the standard black, and each device comes with its own set of charging cables. So never try to mix and match different things because um, each one is really designed to have its own set. So that's the Explorer 100 Plus. Thank you guys also for just tuning in. If you're in with us, we're just getting started. I want to show you what's the upgrade from this. So a step up from the Explorer 100 is the 300. So I'm going to put this back up here. If you guys want me to bring this back down at any point in the show, just let us know. We can always revisit different items. But take a look. So this is the 300 plus here. Look how much bigger that is already. And the difference is you do have a collapsible handle, right? I'll give you a full 360 as well so you can see the front, the back, the side. And already too here, we have a different type of charging port. So it does take direct from wall. With the 100, that one does have its own charging cable. So it uses a USB-C in with an extended AC. Now, this here is nice because there's also a small little tabletop surface area for you to like maybe put an iPad here if you're thinking about it. But this is one step up from the Explorer 100 and it's an all-inclusive setup. Since this is the Solar Generator 300 Plus, you're not only getting the Explorer 300, you are also getting a 40-watt mini solar panel. And that's this right here. Look how small and portable this is. It's like folder size. It's a book-sized foldable panel. The port for the panel is here on the side there, and here we have buttons, so everything is safe and secured once it's folded up, and this is what it looks like fully opened. Ta-da! Really, really nice. And please click on the pinned link at the bottom that you guys see. Everything on the company website, it has more details there. So check that out. This weighs about 11 pounds. Again, it's book size, so it's really convenient. And with this particular power station, it takes only 4 hours to charge it using this single 40-watt solar panel. So what we really love about Jackery is their priority over safety. So different types of protective mechanisms and physical protection built into these products. The Explorer 300 power station has a UL 940 flame retardant and class 9 impact resistant rating. Perfect, right? And also, this does come with an app, so you can download the mobile application and monitor the battery life of your power station. That goes with a couple of the other ones as well. You can easily pair your phone via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth with the power station. And when you purchase directly from the company website, you are also guaranteed 3 years of warranty upfront, which is great. So this right here, this is the Solar Generator 300 Plus. I will get closer, that way you guys can see what the interface of the power station looks like. A little bit heavier than the other one, a little bit heavier, but still lightweight. If you have a bigger backpack or maybe a duffel bag, this could fit right in. And notice that we have more buttons up front. We also have more ports and different types of ports. So how do you actually turn this on? You have to start by clicking on the power button and everything is labeled. So that green light indicator confirms that we've turned it on. Your power station is ready to release a charge. It tells me I have 77% battery life on this, the input and output wattage as well. So you'll always be able to monitor how much is coming in and how much you're losing. Now we have 3 USB ports here. We have a USB-A, 2 USB-Cs, one which is an in and an out, and we also have one direct AC out, not to mention the other AC in to charge your power station. Also notice something that's different here is we have a light. So various different modes. And we also have more buttons down here. So the buttons here are really to help preserve the life of the battery. And you have to turn it on and off. Turning it on means that the power station knows you want to charge a device. And when you're done, turn it off. And it's pretty simple. If you forget to turn it off, right, and that green light stays on, this is already built with an automatic shutoff. So after 2 hours of being stationary, it will turn off by itself. How do you turn off this power button here? You just press and hold down until the green light disappears. And that's it. So this is the Solar Generator 300 Plus. You get that 40-watt mini solar panel, and we're going to keep climbing. So we went small. We're going to go bigger as we move on. The next one up is the Explorer 500. The Explorer 500. And I will also show you guys, some of the cables that come with these power stations. This one here has its own set of cables. The Explorer 500. You guys can already tell the difference with this, right? If you're just tuning into our show, let us know. Drop a wave in the chat. Drop a wave in the chat. We're going to be here going over a list of different products. So you haven't missed out on too much if you're just tuning in. This is the Explorer 500. So I just showed you guys the 300. This is also great for charging small electronic devices. And I know some of us are still working remotely. Maybe you're constantly off the grid, or you're a frequent traveler and you're never around a wall outlet, or it feels like you're constantly fighting for a wall outlet in a common workspace. You can definitely think about picking this up. And this is great for you to bring to the wilderness, someplace off grid. It is lightweight and it has multiple charging ports as well. And I will get a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see the full interface. You get 500 watts of output on this, 518 watts per hour of capacity. Like I said, it supports multiple appliance charging. So this is already a little bit different from the 300. And there are multiple ways to charge this, by the way. So I would say there are three primary ways. One is direct from wall, so it'll take about 6.5 hours for you to get a full charge. You can also use your car's battery, and then, of course, a solar panel of your preference. Light and portable, like I said, and when you purchase directly from the company website, you're guaranteed 2 years of warranty up front. So let me know. Also, I see you guys saying something in the chat right now. Something in the chat. Can I get a little bit of help with the iPad here so I can monitor the chat? Let me see what you guys are saying. I'll be able to see the chat in just a second here. But here we are. This is the Explorer 500. I might as well get a little bit more up close. But I also want to show you guys, like I said, every time you get your power station, it comes with its own set of cables. So don't try to mix and match. When you buy one power station, make sure you're using the cables that are designed for that. That's designed for that. Oh, hey, Jeremy. I'm seeing your guys' comments right now, but I have the iPad up next to me. You need to win a 2000. I feel you. I feel you. But here we are. Here we are. So this is the cable that comes with, this is the charging cable that comes directly for this one. So that's the input here. And then it has an extended AC that goes to the wall. There are also different things that come with it. Normally you will get the car charger as well. Let me just put this back and then I'll lift up the power station so you guys can see all the different buttons. So here's what it looks like up close. Like I said, this one, here, I'll show you guys the side too. So look at that. Notice that we don't have a direct AC in on the side like we did with the other power station. That's because this one has a unique charging cable that goes right in here. That's the input port. Now, what's already cool about this is the light is on the side instead of it being in the front. And there's only one mode, which is on and off. As you can tell, there's a display screen. You just hit the button once because I turned the light on. The LED screen popped up already, but it's telling me I have 95% of battery life left on this guy, which is great. It'll also show the input and output wattage. So you can always tell how much you're gaining when you're powering it up and then how much you're losing when you're charging other devices. As you can tell, we have way more ports here. So we have two different direct ins here. This is for your car charging port, your car charger, and then these two here are for your solar panels. Now we have 3 different USB-A ports. Notice that we don't have any USB-Cs. So if somebody's looking for a direct USB-C in, this is not going to work for you. And then we have 1 direct AC out. So like I said, these come with their own buttons. So you do have to turn on the power button for each of these. If you're going to be charging something, make sure that these are turned on. And once you're done, turn them off so that you're preserving the life of the battery. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions about this? I think we're doing a good job of letting you guys know what's up with each product, but also if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat and we'll answer them as fast as we can. While we're still live, you guys can ask us questions too, and we're happy to help you. Happy to help you. I don't know which one is your favorite. Jeremy said the 2000 plus. And we'll get there. We'll get there. We're going from small to big, small to big. So the next thing that we have up is the Explorer 1000. And you guys have been seeing this on these shelves here. We've been giving you a sneak peek this whole time, And with the 1000, this is so much bigger. We still have that stationary handle though. Interestingly, remember the 300 does come with a collapsible handle. So if you just want something smaller with that collapsible handle, think about the 300. But as we get bigger, you'll see the design varies from product to product. So keep that in mind. And the Explorer 1000, if you feel like you need something bigger, this is it here. Continue to click on the link that we have pinned at the bottom of the screen. That's going to help you out. What I also really love about Jackery's website too is it'll tell you, it actually shows you graphics of different things. So it'll say, oh, with this appliance or this particular device, this is how long it'll take to charge. And also, if you have this many solar panels, what sort of power station do I need? If I have this power station, what sort of solar panels do I need? So it does the calculation for you. Very, very user friendly. That's why I encourage you guys to click on the link and scroll through the product description, get a good feel for what's on the page, and that might also help you with some of the questions that you have. The Explorer 1000 can support up to 8 devices simultaneously. 8 devices, and that goes beyond your essential iPhone, laptop, maybe you have a digital camera. It can power a portable air compressor for tires when you're out and about and there is no gas station in sight, right? So if you know that you're going to take or you're about to take a huge road trip, you want to be prepared for those unexpected scenarios. And this is a powerhouse, a lifesaver for many. And this has a 1,000 watt output. It's at 1,002 watts per hour capacity. Direct from wall charge, it takes about 7.5 hours to reach a full charge. So much longer now, right? If you're using a solar panel, it'll take about 8 hours. So pretty similar on the charging time there. And there are 3 different ways that you can charge this, 3 primary ways. 1, direct from wall, 2, your car battery, and then 3, the solar panel as mentioned. Long battery standby. What's great about this too is Jackery really prioritizes safety. So this is shock and fire resistant. It's compact, portable, and when you purchase directly from the company website, you're guaranteed 2 years of warranty up front. Some of these devices also have extended warranty. The years depend on the product, so make sure that you're clicking into the link to read into that. But this is the Explorer 1000, and I'm going to get up close so you can see there's nothing on the back of this here, but here on the side we do have the light, just like we did a moment ago with the other one. Nothing on the side there, and I'm going to get closer so you can see the interface well. This one is a little bit heavier than the other one now. As we get bigger, it does get heavier. So there's the display screen. Just click the button. Everything is labeled, so it's very easy to use. Tells me how much battery life I have. It'll also tell me the input and output wattage, so I can always monitor how much I'm gaining and how much I'm losing. Not to mention, we have 2 different direct ins here. So this one does come with a very special charging cable for this device. That's where you plug it in. It has an extended AC to plug into your wall outlet. What's this here? So yeah, this is actually the input for the Y parallel cable that connects your solar panel to the Explorer 1000. And then we have all these other ports here. So we have 3 direct outs. These are direct AC outs. And for your car charger here. And then also um, four USB ports. So we have two USB-C outs and two USB-A outs. So that's already different from the other ones. And, choosing between a power station is really going to vary on what your needs are. Always think about what's the scenario? What's the scenario? How many devices are you going to need? What type of ports do you need for those devices? How long are you willing to wait for a full charge? Those are all things that I would take into consideration as you're purchasing and determining what you want to get today. So if you guys are in here, drop a wave in the chat. I would love to know where you guys are tuning in from. But if you guys also have any more questions about the 1000 or something that we previously covered so far, continue to ask those questions while we're still live. I have a whole team ready to answer and help you guys. That way you don't have to wait for, customer support to get back to you. You can ask us in real time. And now we're on to the Solar Saga 100-watt solar panel. Are you guys ready for this? Because I love talking about the solar panels. This is the first one that I'm going to show you. Some of you, I don't know if any of you guys have the solar panels. Oh, hey, Houston. What's going on, Houston? H-Town in the building. We have Oklahoma in the building. Who else? Did I miss somebody? Who else? Yeah, guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. I love that. So this is the solar panel. Are you guys excited? Because I'm going to show you what it looks like. There's always something about like the reveal. There's something about the reveal. This is the Solar Saga 100. And if you buy multiple solar panels and you're like, okay, which one is which? It's always labeled. It actually tells you right here what you're getting. This does have kickstands that are meant for you to prop up your panel wherever you decide to do so. On both sides, this little zipper pocket here does contain the cable that goes directly into your power station here. And you also have two USB ports, one USB-C and one USB-A. So this is the 100-watt panel. We'll also get to talking about the different bundles that you can pair with your panels. This is just the first one that I'm showing you. What's really great about this is the actual design. So this does come with the handles. It uses magnetic clasps to open and close the panels so it's safe and secured. And voila. Oh, look at this. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. What we like about Jackery is the material and the construction of the panel. So these guys are IP65 waterproof. They have an IP65 waterproof rating, meaning that it's water resistant and it can withstand varying outdoor conditions. It's a plug and play action. So I just showed you guys the built-in connectors that allow for a really hassle-free connection to your preferred power station. You can charge this efficiently and quickly. Again, that foldable design and those kickstands are going to come in handy for you when you need to prop this up somewhere. And when you purchase directly from Jackery's website, you get 2 years of warranty guaranteed upfront. Guaranteed upfront. You guys are letting us know where you are. H-Town with no power. That's why you got. That's why you have to get a backup power station for you. That's what we're here for. Pennsylvania's in the building. Hey, Pennsylvania. So this is it right here. This is the 100 watt. And I'm going to show you another one right now, which is also a 100 watt, but it is called the Solar Prime. So here's the foldable one, and you'll see the difference with the Prime. Wow, look at this. So one, it's not foldable. It's completely stationary. But it is easy to install, and that's really what this was designed for. Various different types of scenarios. It's tailored for people who are into RVs. Maybe you need something for your yard, your courtyard. You can put this on your balcony. It is versatile and efficient, so it's going to really pair nicely with whatever your setup is and where you work from. This features an unshaded front design, so it ensures optimal sunlight absorption. That way you're converting solar energy into usable energy, which is really what we want, right? It does come with your own installation needs, tools, and everything. So you get 12 pre-drilled holes. a sturdy screw mounting, so you can set this up quick and simple. You do not need somebody else to install this for you. Everything does come with a manual, by the way, including the power stations too. So it's very easy to read. I have read all of them myself. I can speak to that. And this is IP68 waterproof and dust resistant. So what that means is this has a higher rating than the 100 watt foldable panel that I just showed you. That one is IP65. This one is IP68. And this is internationally certified for long lasting reliability. So even after your first 10 years of using this panel, it retains 80% of its output power, which is just amazing. 80%. I don't know which one you prefer. Do you guys like the foldable or the prime? The foldable or the prime? Yes, somebody was asking about whether you can mount this on an RV or vehicle. Yes, that is exactly what this was designed for. Thank you for your question, too. Keep the questions coming, you guys. Should we stay on this for a little bit longer? Maybe I could show you a side by side since people are really curious about the panels. This is the 100, and then here is the foldable. This is the foldable. So you guys can see both side by side. Which one do you guys prefer? Are you guys team foldable or team prime? It really just depends on where you see yourself using this and why you're using it, right? Jennifer said foldable. Foldable. We have team foldable here. Somebody's asking which system is best for off-grid small home. We'll also get into some of the other bundles. So you want a generator if you're thinking about, having something for off the grid. You want both a solar panel and a power station if you don't already own one of each right now. And we'll talk about that right now actually. A lot of people are team foldable. Yeah, team foldable for storage, team foldable for easy travel. I understand. Yes. But yes, you can definitely mount the prime one, this one here, on top of your vehicle, and then you can add a power station to it. Keep the power station in your car. That way, you can always access, energy from your solar panels. So, some people are, maybe you guys travel frequently, or you're doing like a cross country road trip. This could be more suitable for you. So, I'm going to set these off to the side. And I'm going to talk about the solar generator 1000 plus. This is the 1000 plus. This comes with both the solar panels and this Jumbotron here. So this one does come with two 100 watts, and that's the foldable one. So you get two of the 100 watt foldable panels plus this bigger power station here. So this would be a great choice, maybe a great starter pack for somebody's question earlier about an off-grid, you have an off-grid home and you want to look at something, maybe something to start with. This would be something to consider, and I want to stay with us so that you can actually hear some of the other generator bundles too, because it's going to vary on the type of appliances that you're using, the devices, the types of ports, all of that. And we're going to get into this one here. So this is the Solar Generator 1000 Plus. Again, click into the product link as well. That way, as I'm talking, you are also reading into the description, and maybe that'll also, encourage more questions or answer some that you're thinking about already. This has an expandable capacity, so you can actually add on 3 additional battery packs. This is the first of its kind where I'm letting you know that this one you can add battery packs to. Not all of the power stations are designed for that, even as we go bigger from here. So you still do have the foldable or the collapsible handle up top, and because you can expand the battery on here, it expands to 5 kilowatts per hour, ensuring you have 1 to 3 days of home backup power. So some people are living in places where you have unfavorable weather conditions, or maybe you experience frequent power outages. Start thinking about this. This is really versatile. It also has fast charging. So if you're using 4 200 watt solar panels, I will show you the 200 watt in just a moment here. If you're using 4 of those, it only takes 2 hours to charge this guy. Direct from wall, it'll take about less than 2 hours, so 1.7 hours. And that's already so much faster than some of the other ones, right? The other ones took like somewhere in between 7 to 9 hours, I think. This one, it only takes 1.7 hours. And with all the Jackery's power stations, make sure that you are charging it first to 100% direct from wall before your first use. That's really important. This also has long-lasting reliability. The battery cells last up to 10 years, providing you 4,000 charge cycles before its capacity drops just by a couple percentages. And then you can also download the app with this. So, you know, what's really great about different devices here is you can download the mobile application, pair your phone with this via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. And I'm going to show you the front and the back, the sides. So here's the front. Here's the front here. Nothing on the sides there. And then here is the back. Here's the back. And I will also get up close, a little bit closer so you guys can see how this looks. Notice that this is quite heavy. It is heavier. This secret trapdoor. This is where your inputs go. So this is their direct AC in. You also have two different inputs here. These are for your solar panels. Maybe I'll move this to the side so you guys can see that a little bit better. Here we go. Yeah. So this is your direct AC in. Two inputs for your solar panels. And then what's this guy here for? This is for you to connect your battery pack on top of each other because you can stack up to 3 additional battery packs. So this goes from A to B, and later I'll show you guys how to connect and stack a battery pack on top of your power station. It is really simple, and all the cables are provided when you purchase your products. Here's the front part of it. Much bigger tabletop. So here you can actually put a laptop on here. This is nearly the size of my forearm, and we have various different buttons. Notice when I try to click on anything else, it doesn't turn on, right? Nothing turns on. That's because I actually have to turn the power button on first. So make sure you turn it on once. Give it just one button click. The LED screen will pop up. This is telling me I have 97% of battery life left, which is great. And I also have my input and output. So I'll always know how much wattage is coming in and how much I'm losing. Not to mention, this is where your car charger is for, and we have also a light with various different modes. We have bright to brighter to flashing and back to off. Remember, whenever you are deciding to use these ports, you have to turn these buttons on so the power station knows that it's ready to release. And we have 4 different USB ports here. We have 2 USB-A and 2 USB-C. Can lift that up as well. We have 2 USB-A and USB-C, and we have 3 direct AC outs. And when you are done, make sure you turn it off so that green light turns off. And we also want to turn off the power here. So we'll do that by pressing down, and the green light will turn off, so will the LED screen, and that's pretty much it. If you ever forget, by the way, to turn it off, it auto shuts off after being in stationary mode for 2 hours. So if it doesn't detect any device, it'll turn off by itself. But if you're using this for off-grid purposes, you're going to want to make sure that you preserve as much battery life as possible, right? So that's the Solar Generator 1000 Plus. And again, with this, you get 2 of the Solar Saga 100 watt. Those are the foldable panels. Now, we're graduating from this. Hopefully, we're getting to your guys' questions as we go along here. Love the questions, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm sorry if I didn't see where other people were tuning in from. Let me know again. Let me know again. Where are you tuning in from? We already have Houston in the house. We have Pennsylvania. We have Oklahoma. Who else is here? Anybody else from California? We have, Missouri. We have Missouri. Yes. Oh, I just said that. We're on the same wavelength. California's in the house. Maui's in the house. Hey, Maui. That's awesome, you guys. Oh, I'm ready to like unbutton this and show you the panel. Okay, so this is This is the 200-watt solar panel, and we love this. So great thing about it is it does come with a little clasp that goes right in between the handles here. I've already opened it up. Not to mention we also have zippers on the side. So this has already been opened so I can easily access the panel, but you do have zippers on the side. I'll close it up so you can actually see how it works. Hey, Texas. Hey, Texas. And the thing about this is this protective casing also has an interior zipper. This zipper pocket comes with the cable that you need to use with the solar panel. So one end, this end here goes into your solar panel. I'll show you the port as well. And the other end goes into your power station. Some of these are designed differently. That's why I keep reiterating that when you purchase something, make sure you're using the right cables that come with it. Don't try to mix and match. And like I said, if you're like, oh, I don't remember what panel this is, it's always labeled. It's always labeled on the side here, so you'll never get confused. These also do come with their own kickstands. It's on both sides of the panel here. And then where you actually plug in the connector is right here. So I'll get a little bit closer. Here it is, and it does have a little case there, so it protects the port. And then you guys are like, open it up. We love the reveal, right? So it's so satisfying. But this one is much heavier, okay? Here it is. And there's 3 folds to it. So this is just one. If I open it up even more, it's got buttons on the outside, so you get that security. Okay, I think this is as best as I can do to show you guys how many sides there are to this. But this is the 200-watt panel. And what makes it so desirable is its material and its construction. So you get a high conversion efficiency of up to 23%. So it's a really reliable source. And honestly, I'm just going to recommend to people, you might as well just invest in the best solar panel. A lot of you guys are team foldable. So the 200 watt, get the 200 watt. And then pick a power station that you prefer. Because some of you guys don't need as many ports as you think you do. Think about your scenario, right? Go back to the number of devices that you need, what types of devices they are. This is very durable. It's a plug and play action. So this has an IP68 waterproof rating, just like the solar 100 watt prime. And it's weather resistant. So it offers a reliable shield against rainfall, submersion, and water. And this increases the longevity of the panel without compromising its performance, which is absolutely great because we want to get our money's worth, right? And the panel does come with those built-in connectors that I showed you a moment ago, so it's hassle-free. You can pair this with any of your generators, and it's convenient to hold because of how it's designed with those handles. When you purchase directly from the company website, you are guaranteed 3 years of warranty up front. There's also extended warranty on some of these things, so make sure you're clicking into the product because those years will vary by product. Just looking at the chat here. I love it. You guys are asking all the right questions too. All the right questions. So if you're thinking about, okay, what can I like pair the 200 watt with, you know, because some of you guys are already considering buying a solar panel and a power station together. We showed you guys earlier what that would look like with the 1000 plus and also the 100 watts. Honestly, if you already know that you're going to get the 100 watts, just get yourself the 200 watt panel and then think about this. So what I'm going to show you is the Explorer 1000 V2. We're going to explain all these differences here in a moment. But I'm going to fold this back up and you can see how easy it is. It really takes no time at all. This handle here is really convenient for just picking up. And like I said, I would show you guys how easy it is to zip this from the sides. But what I like about this too is if you're just feeling lazy like me, you just want to like hurry up and put this back into its casing. That's what's so nice about this little button here. I could literally just pick it up, take it to go. But for the sake of showing you the zipper, since I didn't do that a moment ago, I'm gonna zip it up. If I can. See, this is where I need help. Here we go. Maybe I'll just turn it off to its side. There we go. Voila! And we're done. Okay, so I'm going to show you the 1000 V2. We're upgrading in terms of the generation. So here's the 1000 V2. This one is smaller than the 1000 plus. So it's smaller than the 1000 plus. You still have the collapsible handle on this. And what else do you have with this? This one, I want you to think about pairing this with a 200 watt panel. So we have several different bundle options to choose from, and it's really going to vary from person to person. So to continue to ask those questions and click into the product link. With a 1500 watt output and a 1070 watts per hour capacity, this is really ideal for powering even a portable air conditioner if you're trying to stay cool during the summer heat, or an electric grill for all your outside cooking. Maybe you guys are trying to make pancakes early in the morning. Yeah, me too. This comes with emergency supercharging capability, so you can go from 0 to 100 in just a single hour. So fast. There are 3 primary ways of charging your power station, so you can do direct from wall. It'll only take 1.7 hours to reach a full charge on this, which is perfect. We don't want to wait too long, right? If you're using a solar panel, it'll take about 7.5 hours. And using your car's battery, much longer, so 12 hours. But those are sort of like last resort scenarios. The battery cycle life on this is 4,000 cycles to a 70% capacity. So once you get to 4,000 cycles, the battery life does drop to 70% capacity, but that is still more than enough, and you are definitely getting your money's worth. I will show off the ports and the interface up close again, but when you purchase directly from the website, you get 3 years of warranty guaranteed upfront, which is amazing. And start thinking about what kind of panels you would pair with a power station. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see that. Here's the side of it. Side, notice that we have additional ends here. Nothing on the other side, nothing on the back. But this is here to charge directly from the wall, so you'll get your own charging cable with this, and also 2 direct ends for connecting your solar panel. Up front, we have all those buttons like we did a moment ago. All those buttons. Here's the power button. Make sure you turn it on. Turning it on will let you in. Try not to get the reflection in there. I'll just set it down for a moment. Tells me that I have 81% battery life on this. Not to mention I've got my input and output wattage, so I'll always know how much I'm gaining and then how much I'm losing. Again, we have another light here, so standard, brighter, to flashing, and then off. We have ports as well, so we've got 2 USB outs. We have 1 USB out here, car charger, and 3 direct AC outs. So I think this is fewer ports actually than the other one. And this, again, no one power station is like blatantly better than the other. It just has a different capacity and also different types of ports. So that's why you have to really consider what are you going to be using and where are you going. Remember, when you want to turn this on, that means your power station knows that it's ready to release. And then when you're done charging your products, make sure you turn these guys off. But if you forget to turn it off, that's okay. It has an auto shut off feature automatically built into the product. So when it's on standby mode for 2 hours, it knows that it's not charging anything. It will auto shut off. If you want to know how to turn it off, make sure that you're just pressing down on the power button, press and hold. The green light will turn off, and so does the LED screen, and that's your confirmation. So we're going to talk about the solar generator 1000 V2 now. That is this along with the 200 watt panel, and you get a single 200 watt panel. So if you click on the link, it's going to explain some more details about the product itself. I know some people are asking about cycles, maybe there's something else that you're looking into. Please continue to click into the product link and ask those questions. This is really your home away from home setup. We've shown you a couple of the 1000s, and we'll get into that in just a moment here. But what I really do love about Jackery's products is its consideration for people and their everyday scenarios. So the types of devices and appliances that the everyday person is going to be used when they're out camping, or maybe when they're on an off-grid adventure. I don't know if anybody's going to be taking like cross-country road trips anytime soon. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? But you want to be prepared for all of these unexpected scenarios so that you're not finding yourself lacking in resources. And that's really what these were designed for. It's designed to help you in those emergency situations and also for fun when you're out and about. And I know that you guys are probably thinking about like what's the difference between all these 1000 series. I showed you the 1000 plus, the 1000 V2, and the 1000. We're going to talk about that right now. So let me bring the 1000 out. I think I can really only stack 2 at this moment, but we'll talk about all 3. So this is, again, as a reminder, here is the 1000. This is the 1000 V2. I have the 1000 plus that's off camera right now, but we're going to talk about all 3. So pay attention and listen up, okay? This is going to answer a lot of questions out there. So with the 1000, that's this guy up here, and the 1000 V2, they both share 3 direct AC ports. The 1000 has more USB-A ports, so it has 2 and also a single USB-C port. They both have a car port, an AC input. The 1000 V2 down here, it has it has actually fewer USB-Cs. Or excuse me, it doesn't have fewer, it just has 2 different USB-Cs that are different wattages. So one's a 30 watt max and the other is a 100 watt output, which can be important for somebody. The 1000 plus comes, which is off camera by the way, it comes with 3 AC ports, 2 USB-As, 2 USB-Cs, a single car port, you have an AC input and a DC input. Now, we're going to also talk about the different ways that you can charge this. So for solar charging, the 1000 takes about 10 hours. This is when you're using a 100 watt solar panel. So if you're using something that is of a higher wattage, like you're using the 200 watt, the time is going to vary differently. But for 100 watt, it takes about 10 hours to charge this one here. For the 1000 V2, it takes 7.5 hours. With the 1000 plus on off camera, that takes about 9 hours. Direct from wall, this takes about 7 hours to charge. 1.7 hours for the 1000 V2 and the 1000 plus. So if you're not willing to wait 7 hours for a full charge, then you want to upgrade to either 1000 V2, which is this one here, or the 1000 plus. Using your car's batteries, some people really care about this. Again, this is kind of the emergency situation. This one will take 14 hours to reach a full charge. This one will take 12 hours, and the 1000 plus will take 7 hours. So the time varies a lot between these. Key features that would differentiate themselves between each other. The 1000 is real lightweight and portable, and it does have the stationary handle, so you would not be able to stack another battery pack on top of this. Some people want that additional feature. You want to be able to add a battery pack. You would not get that with the 1000. With the 1000 V2, this has a 1500 watt output, so that's 50% higher than previous generations, and it's capable of running high power essentials, refrigerators, portable air conditioners, heating blankets also. So this is really the ultimate companion in comparison to the 1000 for those types of needs. The 1000 plus is the one that you can stack up to 3 additional battery packs, and that expands it to 5 kilowatts per hour, so you get 1 to 3 days of additional home backup power. So that was a lot of information. I understand. Please continue to ask those questions. I think you guys have been really active today, so I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. I'm going to put these off to the side, but if we need to revisit this later, we will also be saving a little Q&A. In the final minutes of the show, we will have a Q&A moment so that people can ask away. So here we go. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the 1000s. And now we are on to the Explorer 2000. The Explorer 2000. Ah, here it is. I'm backing up as much as I can so you guys can see that. But this is the Explorer 2000. Look how much bigger it is already. Not to mention, it does come with a handle. It has a suitcase handle that is collapsible. Much larger tabletop here that you could actually use. Maybe you want to set up a portable stove, or you have like kids who want to play games like card games on top of this and you don't have a table. That's cool too. I will say that this is actually like comes up to here in terms of the length. And the Explorer 2000 Plus, this is great for keeping yourself cool from the heat. You can prepare a gourmet meal, like I said, on an electric stove. This is seriously great for some of your heavy duty stuff. And it's built with 6,000 watts of output designed to power, your heavy duty appliances, not just your essentials. And you can add a battery pack on top of this. So you'll really feel comfortable. You'll have that feeling like it's the home away from home, which is really what we want. We never want to feel like we're out of power, we're out of life. This has a leaping performance of up to 6,000 watts, and because you can add the battery pack on top of this, that expands its capacity as well. Ultra fast solar charging built in, so it offers a fast solar charge in just 2 hours, you guys, 2 hours. Also built with Charge Shield technology, so it uses a unique variable speed charging algorithm, and it boosts battery life by 50%. So the battery life on this as well, 10-year lifespan, and then the capacity will drop just a little bit. When you purchase directly from the company website, you get a guaranteed 3 years of warranty. Guaranteed. So I'm going to show you guys what the back of this looks like. Give me just 1 second here. Okay. So here's what the back of this looks like. I hope you guys can see that too. This does come with its own wheels, has 2 back wheels. And we have 2 trap doors. One is for the input, which is this here. Oh, there you go. One trap door opened. And you have an AC expansion port. You have an AC input reset. You also have an AC direct in. This is to charge your power station direct from wall. And you also have 2 DCs in for your solar panel connectors. Next up, what's this other trap door for? This is to attach your battery pack. So I'll show you that in just a second here. This goes from A to B. It's really simple to connect. Really, really simple. And then here's the front of this. I'll do my best so you guys can actually see everything. But again, we have a larger tabletop area. We also have a larger surface up front with a bigger LED screen. And you want to make sure that it's on. You just touch the power button once. You'll see the green light indicator, and the LED screen will turn on as well. It tells me I have 97% of battery life on this, which is great. I also have an input and output. That way I know how much I'm gaining and how much I'm losing. And then I have my car charger here. I also have various USB ports here. Only 2 USB-A outs, 2 USB-C outs, and then also I have 5 direct AC outs. This one here is for your RV. So I love this one too. It's bigger, it's badder, it's meaner. No, it's nice. But for this, you do have these buttons here, so make sure that you're activating them. See the green light that's turned on. That means the power station knows that you're ready to release some energy there. And then when you're done, you want to turn it off. So the Explorer 2000 Plus, that's this. I'm going to show you what's next. So what's next up is the Explorer 2000 Plus, the 200-watt solar panel. Oh my gosh. So for Canada, you guys, this generator does come with a 100-watt solar panel. So that's why I say please continue to click into the product link, because this is going to vary based on your location. For our Canadians out there, I'll reiterate again that this package comes with the 100-watt solar panel, not the 200-watt. Okay, so imagine 2 200-watt panels with this Explorer 2000 Plus. I mean, that is the ultimate setup we're starting to talk with the monsters now. Like this is we're going into beast mode. So that's the solar generator 2000 plus. This is a game changer for RV lovers, for off-grid adventurers. If anybody has a big trip coming up, or you know you're planning for one in the fall season, now's the time to be making your purchases. And you can charge up to 8 devices simultaneously. Again, this is supporting everything in between your essentials to your heavy-duty appliances, like a refrigerator. It features a 2000 watt output, of course, and fast solar charge in 2 hours. This is, again, the same thing. So you're getting this one, which we talked about a moment ago, in depth, plus the two 200 watt panels. With the exception for Canada, you are getting the 100 watt solar panel. Anybody have questions about this? Please continue to throw them in the chat here. I'll try to answer what I can on screen, but we are doing our best to answer all of your specific questions too. And I don't know, you guys, remember that the 200 watt panels, those are foldable. Those are foldable. So, you know, I recommended, by the way, if you're just going to invest in a solar panel, get the 200 watt panel. And that way, if you're thinking about adding something later, you can get your preferred power station. But if you already know that you want a generator and a solar panel, you can get 200 watts plus the 2000 plus. So now I'm going to show you guys how we can add the battery pack on top of this so that expands it as well. So again, I'm going to reiterate for anybody who's based in Canada, this comes with the 100 watt panel, not the 200, but let me show you the battery pack. So here is the battery pack. Whoa! It's actually quite heavy, you guys. Here it is. There's really nothing to it. You just have the back input for connecting the cable there. And you have a little LED screen off to the left, if you can see that. That's going to tell you how much battery life is here. But I'm going to stack this on top of the power station. And I'll show you the back. So this is the connecting cable. Look at this. Oh, it's so thick, right? It's so thick. You never have to worry about it breaking on you. It's sturdy. It's reliable. And here's the secret trapdoor to the battery pack. So there you have your ports. There's an A and a B. And right here, where your power station is, you have your A. So you're just going directly from A to B. And I'll do that right now. So I'm going to attach this. I want to make sure that it snaps into there. So if you guys don't hear that snap, just try again. There we go. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I want to hear that snap to confirm that it's properly connected, and I'm going to be here. Everything is labeled, so you never have to worry about it. So there. So simple, right? And if you want to disconnect it, there's a little button here that you should press down and just pull it out. That's it. There's a button. I'm going to reattach it so I can show you what the front of the battery looks like. So that way you can actually see the light that comes on. So this is just telling me how much life is on there. I think it's 100% right now. So that's great. You also have the green light indicator to confirm that everything's working properly. And so when you're adding this on top, in this generator, it's a 2000 plus, so with the expandable capacity that extends it to 4 kilowatts per hour. And you're still getting the 2 Solar Saga 200 watt panels, the Explorer 2000 plus, and the battery pack. So we're just stacking things on top of each other now. This is perfect for off-grid homes, emergency backups. It supports pass-through charging, so you can also charge your devices while it solar charges. You have reliable power for things like your water pump, your electric heater even. It's going to keep you comfortable no matter where you are. And again, solar fast charging. So because you do have an extra battery pack, with those 200 watt panels, it takes 4 hours to reach a full charge. You're just adding more, so it's going to take more hours to charge. Now, 1 battery pack. What about 2 battery packs? Oh, you're getting crazy now, right? So you can actually add another battery pack on top of this. And again, for my Canadians out there, this does not come with the 200 watt panels. It comes with the 100 watt solar panels. So this is going to vary by location. Continue to click into the product link. That way you guys are knowing the right details for you based on where you are and also based on your needs, right? So what's better than one is two? You can add another battery pack. That way you have two on here. That expands it to a whopping 6 kilowatts per hour. Great for larger off-grid homes. I mean, this is the beast of the beast. And by the way, we're not even done yet. We have like one more to show you. We're not even done yet. But this system can power a full-size refrigerator, for real, and an air conditioning unit. So this really solidifies the home away from home feeling. Maximum 6,000 watts per hour in parallel connection. And like I said, if you thought we were done, we are not done, you guys. So I'm going to put this away. This is the last one that we're showcasing today, where you can add the battery packs. This next one up, you cannot add a battery pack. It is bigger and it is the latest power station that Jackery has to offer, but you cannot add the battery pack on there. So that's why I always am saying, like, read into each of these. Some of these have things that others don't. I'm going to put this away, roll it off camera here, and show you guys the 3000. Here's the 3000. So pretty similar in size to the 2000 plus. We still do have the suitcase handle. We still have it there. This one does come with two 200 watt panels. So this is the Solar Generator 3000 Pro. You're getting the 3000 Explorer and also two Solar Saga 200 watt panels. Again, for my Canadians out there, you're only going to get the 100 watt solar panel. This is our most powerful unit yet. It's the superior option. This is the beast of the beast. This is the final boss. It boasts a 3,024 watts per hour capacity. It can power up to 99% of outdoor appliances, which is insane. It can power a full-size washing machine and a large freezer, so you can enjoy the convenience of modern-day appliances from wherever you are. Ultra-fast charging as well. So with the solar charge, it takes about 3 to 4 hours, and then direct from wall only 2.4 hours. So that's pretty great considering how big this is and how much it can hold. Also cold friendly, so it can withstand temperatures up to negative 20 degrees Celsius, and that is negative 4 degrees Celsius. This has 4 AC outs for charging 3-prong devices like your laptops, maybe your smoothie blenders. We got a lot of smoothie people in here, I know for sure. Water heaters, and then you can also download the Jackery app. It's via mobile, so you can download it on your phone, connect your phone to this here using Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So you have both of those capabilities here. Just taking a look at the chat real quick before I show you guys more about the Explorer 3000. Hopefully you guys are reading into the details. Read into the details so you can make a really informed decision. But you really cannot go wrong with any of these products. You just want to make sure that you're getting the right one for your setup. Okay. So here is the back, and like I said, there's only one secret trap door, and that's for your inputs. You cannot stack a battery pack on this, so you only have one trap door. You got your AC input reset, your AC direct in to charge the power station from wall, and then you also have your 2 DC inputs to connect your solar panel. Pretty simple. There are handles on each side. That way you can turn it around. If you're bigger and stronger than me, you could probably lift this by yourself. But we still have that handle there and the 2 back wheels, so it makes it easy to move. Large interface as well. So I'll turn the power button on. One click, you'll see the green light indicator turn on. Just give it a second. And then the LED screen comes on as well. So it says I have 86% battery life remaining, which is great. I also have my input and output, and that lets us monitor how much we're gaining and also how much we're losing when we're charging our devices. This one's very similar. You have 4 USB outs, 2 USB-A outs, 2 USB-C outs, your car charger, and also 5 AC outs. This one is for your RV. So it's great. Remember that when you are ready to charge your appliances, make sure you turn on those buttons next to the port so you can see the green light confirming that your power station knows what you want it to do. Then once you're done charging or using your devices, make sure you turn this off. That way you're preserving as much battery life in there as you can. And if you ever forget to turn the power button off, that's okay. It will stay in standby for about 2 hours. And once it's stationary and it doesn't really recognize that any devices are being paired to it, it will auto shut off after 2 hours. And all you have to do to turn the power off is press down and hold the button. The green light will disappear and so will the LED screen. Very simple to use. Everything does come with its own manual. I have personally read the manuals. And yeah, it took me no time at all to learn these things too. That is our last product, by the way. So we went through a lot of different things. I'm going to turn this back on because I want to demo the washing machine for you guys. I'm going to demo the washing machine. Are you guys ready for the washing machine? Who uses a portable washing machine, by the way? Some of you guys are avid campers. You'll just be out for a lot. Or maybe you go to music festivals. It's been a while since I've been to a music festival. It's been a while. So remember, like I said, when you're ready to plug something in, make sure you're actually activating the on and off button. The on and off button. So I'm going to turn this on. That way it knows that I want to use one of these AC outs. I'm going to plug this in. And you'll see that this just turned on. It's a press and hold. So I'm going to press and hold, and then you'll hear the whirring. Ta-da! So it's working, you know. This is really simple to set up using different appliances. And of course, this is built for heavy-duty devices. So you can charge a refrigerator. You can charge, maybe if you're getting ready for the winter season, colder temperatures. You have a portable heater, thinking about that as well. So continue to think about the different scenarios that you can imagine yourself using these different power stations. This is our last product of today. And we're going to give like 5 additional minutes for Q&A. So here is the Q&A, you guys. Your Q&A, let us know. Do you guys have more questions? We are doing our best to get back to you in real time. I'm going to take a look at the chat too. That's a really good question. Somebody asked, how long does the battery pack for the 2000 hold charge in storage when not used? Someone from my team will answer you directly on that. I'm reading through these comments here. But also, if you guys are just joining, I know some people may have caught like the last 10 minutes now. Maybe you were just tuning into our live and you didn't see some of the other products. Let me know if you want me to revisit something really quickly, because we went through all of these, went from small to big. If you want to see one of the solar panels again, I can show that as well. Do we need to revisit anything? Oh, somebody said I make that look not very heavy. I think you were talking about the battery pack, right? It is, though. I just have a little bit of muscle. I appreciate it. Solar panel attachment. You're talking about the connection cable? Okay. I can. Yes. So maybe we'll show the one for the Solar Prime. We'll show you the Solar Prime, because that one has the cable right then and there. Here we go. Thank you. So this is the solar prime. This is the 100-watt prime. Each one has its own cable, by the way. So I can't show you every one just for the sake of time. But here's one that's already attached to this. So this is the only panel that is not foldable. Some people are not looking for a foldable option because they want it to be stationary. They want to attach this to the top of their car, to the top of their RV. Maybe you guys have a garden shed or a garage where you constantly work out of, or maybe your spouse, your partner does, and they don't want to do any more running back and forth between the house and the garage or the shed when they're using appliances. So this is great. Here's the cable. So one end of this is already attached to the prime, and then the other end looks like this, and it goes into your power station. Yeah. Yes, it will come with the mounting kit as well. So you do have the screws with this solar panel, and also it's just this solar panel that only has the screws because this was designed to be mounted onto something. Does that help? I hope that helps. And then I'll show you the foldable one. So the foldable one, here's this one. So this is the 100-watt. This is the foldable version. A lot of people are team foldable. I'll show this off again since we have some new people joining in. This is what the foldable looks like. Ta-da! And then the cable does come with the panel. It's in this little pocket here. It's already connected to the panel on the inside, so you don't have to worry about that. And then this end here goes with your power station. As you can see, this has an adapter. A lot of these come with their own adapters because different power stations have different inputs. So that's really important. That's why I say whenever you have one power station, don't expect that you can easily mix and match different cables. It does not work like that. Great thing about it though is a lot of these solar panels and the power stations, they have additional adapter attachments. So you'll have to read into the product details if you want to know what it comes with. But this right here clearly is built with an additional adapter. So if you have an older generation or a newer generation power station, it's easy to connect with and you don't have to think about purchasing an adapter. Yes, yeah, I can show the 200. Absolutely. Yeah, so that's correct. The 200 is not attached. When you do get the 200, it does come with this protective casing. This is the only one that's like kind of detached from the panel. So I'll unzip it again. And I'll show the panel in just a second, but let me show you the connector. So it's in this pocket here, in the pocket. And this one you do have to attach by yourself, but it's a very simple setup, so I will do it here. Here we are. It does come with Velcros on both sides, so you can secure this. That way, like, your cable's not loose and hanging everywhere. So this is the end that goes into your solar panel. And it's right here. It's on one of these sides, so find the side where it is. And you'll see that it's concealed because this is protecting the port from any debris or water. And you'll want to connect this part into here. So make sure you're lining it up well. And it's really simple. That's all it took. Ta-da. And then the other end goes into your power station. This does come with the additional adapter. So again, you do not have to think about making a separate purchase to buy an adapter for your power station. They're really designed to go with any of the older or newer generation models. Yeah. And then I'll open up this solar panel since some people are just joining the show. Maybe you guys didn't see this a little bit earlier. This is the 200 watt. This one is also foldable. Does come with kickstands on both sides. It is much larger. It is also heavier. Here we are. I can't open it all the way because then you guys won't see everything, but these are what the folds look like. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Are we good with the panels? Does anybody need to see another panel? Oh, the chat is moving so fast. Okay, I don't see anything about the panels, so I'm going to close this one up. I'm going to close this one up. Who's thinking about getting the 200 right now? The Solar Saga 200 watt. That's what I recommend you do, is just invest in the 200. Or if you know that you want a power station and you've been considering a bundle, try to get a bundle with the 200 watt, or if not, think about getting the bundle that has the two 100 watt solar panels, the foldable ones. You said you just bought the 2000 plus with 2 solar panels. Yay! Oh my gosh, yay! What are you going to be using it for? Is it for your RV or is it just like backup home power? I love this. I'm just going to set this off to the side, you guys. But somebody was asking about the difference between the 2000 plus and the 2000. Oh, that's right. These are bigger ones. I keep thinking they're the 1000s. They're not. This is the 2000. Here's the 2000. So this is the 2000 plus. And then so the difference is you're getting the extra battery pack. So you're getting the add-on there. That's how you're expanding the capacity. So if you want the battery pack, then you're going to want to get the bundle option, right? The bundle option with the that comes with the two 200 watt panels and the battery pack. But for my Canadian people out there, remember you're not getting the 200, it's the 100 watts instead. So continue to click into the link. That way you guys know exactly what you're getting based on your location. Yeah, backup home power. Okay, yeah. I know. I understand what you're saying. California, the chat, it's moving crazy. I'm doing my best to look at your questions, everybody. Thanks for being so active and letting us know what you need to know. We're here to help you. Yes, fingers crossed, and it will help reduce your electric bill. So you're going to see that difference. You're saving more energy, and plus it's sustainable power. So it really can't get any better than that. I'm just looking at the chat here. Don't mind me being quiet. Small backup fridge for medicine in your apartment. A small backup fridge. So you can actually start, it depends, like, do you want the backup power? Because I would start with the 1000 series. I would probably recommend to you the 1000 V2 just because it is, see the 1000, that's this guy right here. It comes with a stationary handle. So I prefer the foldable, like the collapsible handle, and I'll just bring it out so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the 1000 V2. This is smaller than the 1000 plus, and you can use this to power your fridge, no problem. I like this one a lot. Plus, I feel like the way this was designed is a little bit easier on the eyes. You know exactly where to plug things in. It's a typical AC in for a direct wall charge. And then you have the 2 panels here, so, excuse me, the 2 input ports here for your solar panels. So if you are invested in having a solar panel, you want something like this. This just to me is like a really nice size for something like that where you have a small fridge and you just need some backup power for it. I like the 1000 V2 better than I like the 1000 plus. Thank you. Is it Mizu Tiger? Thank you so much. And you know what? That's what Jackery's all about. It's like making people feel more comfortable with where they are, you know, prices are skyrocketing right now, so you might as well just invest in sustainable power. It's a long-term investment, right? So you have backup now. You have backup, and this is also to anybody out there too who's not just like thinking about camping and outdoor stuff. You want to have backup for those emergency situations. You never know when you're going to have power outages. Frequently, like where I live, I never anticipated that I would be having so many power outages. I think I have like once or twice a month, and I'm working from home sometimes. So I'm just like, oh, what am I gonna do with Wi-Fi? Like my whole neighborhood is out of power. So, um, or if I need to charge my laptop, if I'm down to that 5% on my phone, which I so frequently am, it's great to have something like this. Does anybody want me to show something one last time here? Because we are running out of time. We are getting close to wrapping up now. Shout out to New York. Somebody said New York. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who's been showing up today. So I don't see anything else in the chat right now. I think that's that. So we're going to wrap up. I really appreciate everybody for showing up. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody who was able to tune in and watch the entirety of the show. You guys are awesome. And also a warm thank you to everybody who purchased. Mizu, thank you for purchasing. And if you are just dropping in here, or maybe you missed something, maybe I glossed over something a little bit too fast, not to worry, because the replay of this show is going to be available for you to watch on the company website. You can see it afterwards. Make sure that you are subscribed to Jackery's email newsletter. If you are not, sign up right now. That way you can stay up to date on, maybe limited time offers or anything new that's being added on the website. Follow us on social media. We're on social media, you guys. I know you are too. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So follow us there. With Jackery, you're always powered for the future, and the future is now. So thank you again, everyone. This was so fun. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in our next digital showroom.